to American car legends, the home of horsepower, heritage, and heart-pounding performance. Today, we're witnessing a resurrection that nobody thought would ever happen. The return of an American legend. This is the 2026 Pontiac GTO, reborn, reimagined, and ready to take on the modern muscle era. When Pontiac left the scene years ago, fans thought the GTO was gone forever. But 2026 changes everything. Revived under GM's performance division, this all-new GTO isn't just a badge revival. It's a statement that muscle car DNA still runs deep in America's veins. Let's start with the design, because this thing looks mean. The 2026 GTO takes clear inspiration from the classic 1969 model, with a long hood, aggressive front splitter, and that unmistakable split grille that screams Pontiac. The LED headlights are tucked in with a menacing glare, while the sculpted body lines blend vintage muscle with futuristic aggression. From the bulging rear haunches to the dual exhaust outlets and a modernized Judge spoiler, everything about this car says heritage meets evolution. It's retro done right, powerful, purposeful, and instantly recognizable. Under the hood? Brace yourself. The GTO is powered by a 6.6-liter twin-turbo V8, codenamed the LT7T, pumping out an earth-shaking 750 horsepower and 720 lb-ft of torque. That's not just fast, that's supercar territory. Power goes straight to the rear wheels through a 7-speed manual or an optional 8-speed dual-clutch automatic, giving drivers the choice between old-school control and modern precision for 60 imp. Just 2.9 seconds. Quarter mile, 10.5 seconds. Top speed, 205 miles per hour. The 2026 GTO doesn't just pay tribute to the original muscle era, it's out to dominate the new one. And yes, it's not just about straight-line power anymore. The new GTO rides on a magneto-rheological adaptive suspension borrowed from the Corvette 006, tuned for a perfect balance of daily drivability and track aggression. With Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, a limited slip differential, and active aerodynamics, this GTO sticks to the road like never before. On the track, it feels raw but refined, just what you'd want from a modern American performance car. Now, step inside, and you'll find a cabin that bridges old-school charm and high-tech luxury. The interior features a mix of retro cues and futuristic elements, leather and Alcantara sport seats with the classic GTO stitching, a digital gauge cluster with customizable performance displays, and a central touchscreen running GM's latest infotainment system. There's even a special classic mode that transforms the digital dash into an analog-style layout, bringing back those nostalgic vibes from the 60s. The cockpit is clearly driver-focused. Low seating position, a chunky flat-bottom steering wheel, and mechanical field toggle switches that give it that authentic muscle car vibe. The material's premium. The build quality? Rock solid. And the sound system? A 14-speaker Bose setup tuned specifically for the engine note. Because when that twin-turbo V8 roars, it deserves an audience. Let's talk about safety and tech. The 2026 GTO isn't just about brute force. It's loaded with the latest tech. You get adaptive cruise control, lane assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, and a new Track Guardian mode that adjusts traction control and suspension settings based on your driving style. It even features a full telemetry recorder with onboard cameras, letting you capture every lap or canyon run in 4K quality. Chevy and GM engineers have clearly made this car more than nostalgia. They've made it relevant. Every piece of the GTO feels engineered with purpose. From its aerodynamic underbody to its lightweight aluminum chassis, the 2026 GTO is a 21st century machine with the soul of a 1960s muscle monster. Now, let's talk price. The new Pontiac GTO is expected to start around $95,000, putting it right in the fight with the Dodge Challenger Demon 170 and the Mustang Dark Horse R. But with its blend of heritage styling, twin turbo power, and everyday livability, the GTO stands in a league of its own. There will also be a limited Judge Edition, rumored to push output past 800 horsepower with carbon aero parts and race-tuned suspension, and that model could top $120,000. What's really special about this comeback isn't just the numbers. It's what it means. The GTO started the muscle car movement, the car that gave America its performance identity. And now in 2026, it's reclaiming that title with style, sophistication, and raw emotion. Driving the new GTO feels like connecting to history, but with a twist. The power delivery is instant, the sound is intoxicating, and the control is pure adrenaline. It's not a quiet EV or a digital speed machine. It's loud, mechanical, and alive. It's a car that demands respect and rewards passion. In a world rushing toward electric powertrains and automation, the 2026 Pontiac GTO is a roaring reminder of what true performance feels like. It's an American revival done right. Bold, brutal, and beautifully engineered. So, whether you're a longtime GTO fan or just someone who loves the sound of a V8 thundering down the highway, One thing's clear, Pontiac is back, and it's louder than ever. That's all for today on American Car Legends. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rebirth of the Pontiac GTO, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, would you choose this over a modern Challenger or Mustang? Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your engines roaring and your legends alive.